whatever the case, really happy that they're trying to make that game accessible. That's really been the name of the game with the modern controls, with all these things they're doing with making the inputs more intuitive. Really enjoy that. Even simple stuff like Dhalsim's instant aerial teleports and like mash inputs. The way they've completely changed that stuff to make it so you don't have to be a top 50 player to get them consistently. Also, while I'm talking, shout out Unrivaled Tournaments. Thank you so much for the raid. For those of you just joining us, you came in at a great time. We are at winners semis of Smash to Pieces number 47. We got Lumeckos versus Back in Blood's very own Ludo, kicking it off with a hype game one here. Some of you may know Ludo as the Mario player. However, he's been making waves with this Falco in both singles and doubles lately. Y'all may have seen him absolutely styling on MKLeo last week, and he is here to style a little bit more tonight. So let's see if he can continue with that momentum that he's had so far in this bracket, or if Lumeckos can do something to keep him on his toes. Lumeckos also doing a very good job tonight, taking out JoJo, who admittedly was not playing his Toon Link main, but still very competent player, whether he's playing mains or secondaries. And Lumeckos did such a good job in that set against, what was it, the Ike and... Shoot, who did he play in the other? Oh, Lucina, was it? I already forget. Chat remembers. You can help me out. But whatever the case, Lumeckos doing a good job, deserving of the spot here. A serial top 8er here in PNW, and looking to add another one, not just a top 8, but possibly a winners finals appearance, answering back against Ludo so well there. However, we see the early up tilt combos from Ludo. My hits Fundies 1 and Fundies 2 coming out with that up air. However, minus 12 on shield if Lumeckos isn't ready for it. And I got my man Goose coming on the mic with me right now. How's it going, Goose?
Yo, it's going great. Thank you so much for the raid from the Chicago Gamers. That's hype as hell. Yeah, let's see. We got the Ludo Falco.
You know, I'm hyped to see that.
Yeah.
The Falco agenda's real.
Ooh, I love the spike. And you know, it's been interesting seeing the Ludo Falco develop and just like his approach to the character. It's a little more nuanced and different than some other Falcos I've seen. Loves the side beat to ledge, try and catch the spikes.
What are you trying to say about Falco players?
Yeah, you know, maybe I'm flaming you a little bit. No, it's they each, you know, each Falco has their own little like spin and take on the character.
Wait, hold on. Somebody check the Smash data real quick.
Yeah.
What's our set record?
I don't know. Let's not go there. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, that was so hard to hit.
Yeah, it was like the up air. I thought Lumeckos had the space to recover there after the up air, but Ludo's just like, nah, I'm holding down.
Yeah. Really good stuff from Ludo there. Not only finding that positioning, but finding the timing to get that down air to go past the ledge and not accidentally grab.
Yeah, you would know more as a Falco player, but I always feel like Falco players that are good make the spike at ledge look really easy, but I know it's a decently tight little timing window. You got to clip them right there under the ledge, especially if they're trying to recover in that kind of slant to catch up there.
Yeah, exactly, because it's because of the way he's angled when he does that down air. He's got his feet facing towards the blast zone, so it's a little tighter than a normal straight vertical hitbox because you're actually angled out. So you have to be closer than usual and actually have your upper body over the corner if you want to get that spike.
All right, going into game 2. And, you know, actually, now that I've come to think of it, I don't really know a whole lot about this particular matchup. I don't think I've seen it too often. Luma's dead, though. That's never good for Luma Rosa players.
I feel like this is a challenging matchup for Rosa. Personally, if I were Lumeckos, I'd switch to the Bayo here. For those who are unaware, Lumeckos is a dual main, has certainly played a lot of both of their characters against me in bracket and done very well with both of them. Very competent in this matchup with either the Rosa or the Bayo, but I feel like just the way you can get spaced out in the long range by Falco and then just out-buttoned in the close range feels so bad.
Yeah, and then there's the fact that Luma's like a kind of tall, biggish body, so then just getting caught into a hit that's going to start the Luigi Bird aerial shenanigans. Although, yeah, Ludo just kind of stepping right into that little star boy right there, just saying, oh, whoops, forgot you were there.
I do see Beef is in the chat and feels like the Rosa is the right choice here. Obviously a better Falco player than me. So Beef, if you've got more you want to add to that, I'd love to hear what you have to say. But at the moment, Lumeckos showing maybe Beef's a little bit right here. Got the first stock.
Yeah, taking the leads, getting started here with a little bit of a an aggressive back air coming up back onto stage. Not something I usually see from Falcos, but with that super high jump, you do have that as an option.
Yeah, that's a great mix-up for the character. However, the risk-reward... Ooh, the up throw, though. That feels bad. Sometimes that laser hits Luma if she's in the wrong place, and there's just kind of nothing you can do about it.
Back throw, putting him off stage.
Okay, here's the opportunity for Ludo in the corner. He wants that down air, but a little early. He had the positioning, but not the timing. Another lease on life for Lumeckos, and now you have the opportunity to ledge trap yourself.
Interesting, and that side B, I'm just learning about some of these interactions here. So the side B kind of just goes through Luma and the shield.
Beef has an interesting point here. He says, when Rosa is playing well, Falco can't really do anything. And I can understand what you mean by that. I feel like it's such a spacing game there because up super close, I really like what Falco can do. He's got really fast buttons. He's got a really good punish game. And if you can split that Luma off, it can just feel like Rosa can't do anything at that range. But at like a weird mid-range, I'd absolutely agree that it can be really hard for Falco to get anything started.
Well, and I haven't really seen a lot of chances for Ludo to play any kind of a laser game, but I guess I also just don't really know in this matchup how Luna interacts with lasers. Usually if she's in front, like does she provide any shielding? Does she clip with them? I just genuinely don't know.
Luma just tanks them. It's the most frustrating thing. You do slowly rack up that Luma damage, which is always nice. But then you have situations like that where you're a combo character and the Luma just doesn't get hit by the first move, so you have a Nana Sopo situation or something like that, and you just have to let go of your combo. And suddenly that neutral win that you worked so hard for feels like it just gets thrown out the window.
These have been some really good... I've noticed that Ludo's had some really good F-tilts, which is not something I usually say about Falco, the character.
Yeah.
But these F-tilts, just where he's putting them and spacing them, have been really good at just keeping Lumeckos in disadvantage.
That was such a crazy double jump there. It was almost like a footstool input. Whatever the case, though, Ludo takes it 2-0 over Lumeckos, doing such a good job of zone breaking in that matchup.
And just it felt like in whatever situations there was a scramble between the two players in CQC range was just typically getting the better of Lumeckos. And it wasn't a lot of crazy combos either. It was like Falco was just finding those kills with like a random down tilt or a spike.
Yeah.
Which, you know, Falco known for the explosive combo game, but like has some tools to just find some of those kind of clip hit kills in neutral or an advantage. And Ludo showing that that's sometimes all you need. Like that right there.
That was such a mix-up.
Yeah, what a disadvantage just going for that. Just Lumeckos completely caught off guard there.
And you just have to hard read that. If you get that wrong, you're just dead.
Yeah. Because, I mean, at that point, if you get shield, I mean, Lumeckos down, or Rosa